Daily God's Promise. Day 24. July 24, 2026. We are closing out our fourth week of the month, safely sheltered in the verbal safe house. Job chapter 5 verse 21, we claimed yesterday. Today, we address system transformation. The sorrow to joy algorithm. In 2026, we all experience seasons of deep friction. The moments when a plan fails, a door closes, or a temporary loss brings genuine grief to our hearts. We feel that the pain of the process is permanent. Today's promise is the ultimate, divine reversal for every painful pivot in your journey. We anchor our Friday in John chapter 16 verse 20. Most assuredly, I say to you that you will weep and lament. But the world will rejoice, and you will be sorrowful, but your sorrow will be turned into joy. I want you to receive this as your promise of the guaranteed reversal. The divine reversal. Your sorrow will be turned into joy. Jesus didn't sugarcoat the human experience. He acknowledged that sorrow happens. But his focus wasn't on the pain, it was on the conversion. In the kingdom of God, sorrow is never a dead end, it is raw material for a miracle. God takes the very things that cause you pain, frustration, or delay and runs them through his divine conversion engine, turning them directly into overflowing joy. In 2026, where we often panic at the sight of a temporary setback, this promise is your anchor. The pain has an expiration date, but the joy is permanent. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that your current weeping is only the precursor to a harvest of joy. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, God is the ultimate alchemist. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of situational grief, by guaranteeing a turnaround that will make your past sorrow look small. The protocol of the shift. The world will rejoice. But you will rejoice. When the world sees you struggling, they might misunderstand your season, thinking you are permanently defeated. But the kingdom protocol is a sudden shift. Just like a mother who forgets the anguish of labor the moment the child is born, your current trial is just the birth pang of a massive breakthrough. The sorrow doesn't just fade away, it is turned into joy. The magnitude of your upcoming victory will completely eclipse the memory of your struggle. The world's strategy. You nurse your grief, you internalize your losses, and you let temporary sorrow dictate your permanent identity. The kingdom's strategy. You process your pain with the Lord, you trust his conversion timeline, and you expect the sudden flip from mourning to celebration. Because you are his special treasure, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is managing your ledger. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13, and the head is always the one whose story ends in a celebration. The integrity of the harvest, the Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, ensures that your transition from sorrow to joy is handled with divine care. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, and that prize is being refined into a testimony of triumph. You can finish this work week knowing that your tears are being counted, and your joy is already scheduled. Living in this promise today, on Friday, July 24, 2026, walk in, turnaround ready confidence. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12, because your sorrow is temporary, but his joy for you is eternal. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, and perform a grief audit. Is there an old disappointment you're still carrying? Hand it over to the alchemist today and watch him turn it into joy. Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding your current frustrations. The conversion is already in progress. Wildcard: if you are facing a heavy situation today, take a deep breath and say, Lord, I thank you that this sorrow is turning into joy. Position your heart for the flip. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, and trust the lamp, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of his word to light your path into a weekend of celebration. Prophetic declaration. My sorrow is being turned into overflowing joy. I refuse to let temporary pain dictate my permanent future. The alchemist of heaven is converting my trials into my greatest triumphs. The mighty God is my keeper. He schedules my victory and wipes away my tears. I am the head and not the tail. My story ends in celebration. In July 2026, my life is a monument to the converting, restoring, and rejoicing power of my God. God bless you and give you grace after grace.